Okay, you thought I was gonna jump scare you, huh? But nah. So in this video, I actually made 2 videos about Men in a Suit. First, I got 1,000 subscribers. Thank you. Because of Hero versus Men in a Suit. But I also made 2 videos about that. I made Tyburrows, the Red Wake versus Men in Suit in the collab with but I want a video. I want to make a video like this video right now, what you're watching, about can Man in the Suit beat a Space Marine? If you don't know what a Space Marine is, they're basically super soldiers made by the Emperor, but not really. But I don't know. I kind of forgot that guy name. I don't know. Someone I can't remember the name. Might go back to it maybe. I don't know. So there are actually 2 types of Space Marines in the Warhammer 40k setting. So there are Primaris Space Marines and there are Firstborn Space Marines. So if you don't know what those are, so first off, the Firstborn Marines are kind of the first, but not really. The Thunder Warriors were, but during the Unification Wars, I think, and the Great Crusade and the Horus Heresy, and all the way up to the Dominus Crusade, and then we have the Primaris Marines created by Carl Perseri. I can't even remember his name. He created the Primaris Marines to be stronger and faster. So they appeared during the Dominus Crusade when Roberto Guilliman woke up from his nap, and he started doing the Dominus Crusade and claimed many words. He also gave the Primaris to other chapters of Space Marines, and yeah, that's how we got 2 Space Marines. Now I'll also be including the Great Knights. They're also a Space Marine chapter. Well, people kind of say they're a chapter, but they're kind of secretive, and they will kill anyone that they will know if they know their secrets. So well, yeah, they're basically firstborns. Actually, they're firstborns because they actually don't have any Primaris. I don't even see any Primaris in the Great Knights, but okay, I will be including the Great Knights. But I won't be including the others that are not Space Marines, like the Custodes, the Sororitas, maybe the Thunder Warriors. Yeah, I might make a video on those later. Maybe the Primax as well. Hell, even throw the Emperor in. Actually, I will be including some Space Marine characters like Sigismund. What else? Talos, like maybe the traders and loyalists kind of thing. Like I also be including Chaos Space Marines like Abaddon and other stuff maybe. Oh well, I hope I explained you what those 2 Space Marines is. But okay, I'll be using Man in Suit's feats from Godzilla's Guy's video called Man in Suit vs String Trap, where he explained how strong, how fast, how durable they are. Maybe he's kind of a little wrong about the durability and endurance, but let's just move on. And I'll also be using the Space Marine feat from Major Kill's video, how strong is a Space Marine, or how powerful, I don't know, I can't remember the title or the name, but yeah, I'll be using their videos for examples and how strong are they, how fast are they, how durable are they, and yeah. So let's start with strength for Man in a Suit, basically. So according to Godzilla Guy, the Man in a Suit can easily throw the Kong Suit Actor, which the Kong Suit Actor weighed about 300 to 35 pounds or 136 kilos to 158 kilos. So that is pretty strong for a Man in a Suit. He can also maul 2 people to death. That is his current strength for now. We will still be waiting for more feats. We're just waiting for the Dora incident. It might take a little while, but we're still waiting. See how strong the Man in the Suit will be. Well, a while maybe. So, what about a Space Marine strength? So, a Space Marine strength in power armor that they wear, they are able to lift about 5 to 10 tons. So they easily can flip a car and push a tank. But if a Space Marine were in a Terminator armor or Tactical Dreadnought armor, their strength increases. I don't know what, but I don't know. So, in Godzilla Guy's video, the man in the suit is able to run about 35 miles per hour or 56 kilometers. So it is fast. He is very fast. Kind of. But what about a Space Marine? Some of you might be saying a Space Marine might be heavy, so you cannot run that fast. But you'll be wrong, because they're double of Usain Bolt's speed. So basically, your Space Marine speed is 54 miles per hour or 86 kilometers. This is much faster than the man in the suit, but that's just the Space Marine's max speed. But their current speed when they're running through a battlefield is 37 miles per hour or 60 kilometers. So still a little faster than man in the suit, just by 2 miles. So let's get into durability. So in Godzilla Guy's video, he said the man in the suit blew up from the inside, which I am very confused. He said it blew up in the inside, which I am very confused, considering the fact durability means how tough you are, and endurance means how endurance you are. Like, how much pain can you take? Like, you're enduring it. To me, I'll give Man in the Suit endurance because he blew up, not because he's durable. It's different between durability and endurance. So yeah, I have to give it durability. Space Marine's power armor. So yeah, because it's made of ceramite. It's a metallic ceramic hybrid that is both greater at absorbing kinetic force as well as heat, and is also cut resistant. So Man in the Suit is gonna have a hard time cutting through that armor. Cool. So what about intelligence and battle IQ? So I have to give this one to Space Marine because they have tactics and planning, and they have great battle IQ. But for the man in the suit, he does have battle IQ and intelligence, but sometimes he becomes animalistic. He has animalistic behaviors, which kind of downgrades his IQ. I'm not saying that he's stupid. Like, he's still smart overall. He did kind of make like a mixtape to send to the cameraman. That's kind of surprising to me. So let's talk about abilities. Space Marines do have ability. They can actually regenerate a little, not much, but a little. They also have ability that they can shoot acid, and also they can eat a fresh flesh, so they can read their memory. That's kind of, and some more I can't remember, but for a man in the suit, he's able to regenerate faster, and he has like ability to throw up blood. Like, it can actually melt flesh and metal. To melt metal, it takes about 2,200 to 2,500 Fahrenheit, or 1,205 to 1,370 Celsius. To be honest, I'm not sure about ceramite. It says it's heat resistance, but I don't know how heat resistant it is. If you watch Godzilla Guy's video about Springtrap versus Man in the Suit, you know that Man in the Suit won because of one thing: fear. Which, that kind of reminds me, William often kind of gets scared, so you can call him a pussy for being one. So yeah, reason why Man in the Suit wins, because not because his speed or durability, what Godzilla Guy calls it, because it's his fear. You see his bloodlust eyes? Yeah, that's kind of scary. Yeah, actually, it did kind of scared me, because I actually didn't kind of felt that I couldn't sleep for like 2 days. But yeah, but for a Space Marine had kind of trained their minds not to be fear. Like, they don't fear death. So when the Space Marine sees the Man in the Suit, he does not see fear. He wants to kill it. He wants to purge it. He wants to kill the mutant, the heretic, the alien. So yeah, so the Space Marine sees the Man in the Suit, and the Man in the Suit sees the Space Marine. So I want to see how this will play out. I actually am too lazy to animate it. I used to animate before, but nah, I'm too lazy to do it. I forgot about weapons. So basically, Man in the Suit has claws, tail, and teeth, maybe feet. But for a Space Marine, he has a bolt pistol, bolt gun, chain sword, melta gun, plasma pistol, and actually no, actually just gonna give him basic. So I'm gonna give him a chain sword and a bolt pistol. If you don't know what that is, so basically a chain sword is basically a chainsaw, but it's a sword. But for a chain sword, it has diamond teeth. You know, diamond shredded teeth. So basically, it can cut through man in the suit. But some of you are gonna argue, but bro, he was cut by a normal chainsaw. So let's talk about a bolt pistol. So a bolt pistol fires a bullet that can explode. So when it hits man in the suit, it does explode. But because little man in the suit can regenerate from that, so he does have experience blowing up. So yeah, pretty useless little. So yeah, I do want to place some rules. If man in the suit dies, he dies. If the Space Marine dies, he dies. Because I'm using the Godzilla guys rule. Because yeah, why not? So here how the story would go. On a distant planet, a Space Marine patrolling the area. But until he sees a dark figure lurking. The Space Marine doing some investigation sees the man in the suit. The man in the suit sees a Space Marine. The Space Marine repairs his bolt pistol and chainsword. The man in the suit roars and charges, but the Space Marine fires his bolt pistol at the man in the suit. Bullets go flying. It hits the man in the suit's shoulder, explodes, but he's able to regenerate it. So the Space Marine, deciding to charge as well, readies his chainsword. Both Beast and Warrior charge at each other. They both slam each other, but the Space Marine's greater mass and strength push the man in the suit back. The man in the suit gets back up quickly and tries to strike the Space Marine with his claws. The Space Marine is able to parry it and cuts off man in the suit with his chainsaw. But the man in the suit regenerates his claw and starts to spit out blood. The Space Marine able to dodge quickly, able to analyze it and use a bolt pistol to shoot the man in the suit's eyes, but the man in the suit dodges and charges at the Space Marine. The Space Marine uses his chainsword to stab through the man in the suit's neck, and then he slices it open. And then when the man in the suit's head falls on the ground, the Space Marine stomps on it, killing the man in the suit. Well, not really killing the man in the suit, because the man in the suit can regenerate, but I actually made the rules. Actually, I took the rules from Godzilla guys, so yeah. Space Marine will have low diff because of the acid, maybe, or the regeneration. I don't know. Space Marine have like different weapon options and stuff, but I'm not sure. But well, I did forget to talk about the chaos and characters, but let's start with the Terminator. So when the Terminator sees the man in the suit charges. To the Terminator, he sees it as a gene stealer, so he uses his power fist and then punches man in the suit's face off. Or punches his body hole, I don't know. And kind of noticed him. But certain effect Terminator armor, it kind of slows down the user. But let's talk about characters. So for example, Sigismund is actually an expert duelist, so he's able to cut man in the suit's arms, legs, and head, and slicing through. So he kind of diffs them. So yeah. And I also made a short video about Tyros Wreck versus Man in the Suit and Tyros 1, because to be honest, I actually kinda forgot to introduce you to the chapter masters. So yeah, every chapter master kind of diffs the Man in the Suit because of two experience aspects.
For I cast fist!
Overall, Space Marine wins. Also the Primaris and Firstborn. Also, I forgot to talk about Grey Knights. They will also differ massively because they are much stronger than the Space Marine. He uses psychic powers. If you don't know what these psychic power is, they're basically using the warp. If you don't know what the warp is, it's basically hell. So yeah. But this is the end of the video. This video is quite longer than any other video I made. Yeah. So hope you like and subscribe. But if you're a fanboy, you're gonna say cap real hard when you look at this video. Oh well. Nope. I guess this is the end of the video then.